You have to think about your cost of time, because to find that information would take you an impossible amount of hours, like scrolling through YouTube, and you don't even know if it's real or tested. So I don't know, limitless really. It depends what your cost of time is. But in terms of the actual content, that's the content, and those 5 days is enough for a proper, like an actual course that you'd be done with. So I don't know, whatever initial, like £1,000 probably, like an initial bump, just get a load of information really quickly, and then you can start sort of learning and trading. I mean, there's a lot more to learn in the actual to do it properly, but you can certainly have a go and have a play. And
it's like you just said, that there's a lot more to learn. I think sometimes people are under this false illusion that they're going to do a 5-day training and they're going to know absolutely everything there is to know. We were talking about this off camera a bit earlier today, where there's people who offer these trainings and they say you're going to learn everything there's possibly to know in this 5 hours recorded course about property. No, you're not. There's no way you're going to learn everything you need to know about property in 5 hours. You can maybe have a good start, but you're not going to learn everything there is to know. And I think with Forex in 5, it's a really good way for people to get that foundation for an absolute fraction of the actual value of what it is, because we want to make sure people are staying safe. So yeah, I'm very glad you picked the figure of 1,000. We'll take that.
Yeah, I was going to say 50 quid.
How dare you?
No, it wasn't. No, definitely hundreds. Yeah. So when you were in the training, what did you love about it, and what were your challenges?
Challenges were probably to like hold myself back a bit, because I was traveling. I had like endless time to just blast through it, and I just wanted to go as quickly as I possibly could.
Do you know what your trader personality is?
I did. I can't remember at the time. Probably driver or something. I'm very much a driver.
Yeah, me too. I think we need some drivers here. Yeah. So continue. That's fine. Nothing wrong with enthusiasm.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. That was probably initially trying to like slow down and make sure I'm not sort of jumping or running before I can walk, I suppose. And what was the other? What I enjoyed most out of it? I just absolutely love learning new skills, and it was addictive. Like I just wanted to get to the next call as quickly as possible, and I wasn't like trying to jump to the next strategy as soon as possible. I just wanted to master it as quickly as possible. I wasn't fussed about like, okay, I've done that one, next one. It was more like, well, why isn't it perfect yet? Like, tell me why it isn't perfect. What do I need to like tweak?
Did you find that hard? Because if you do have a bit of a personality tilt towards perfectionism and wanting things to be perfect, do you think that can be quite hard in trading, because we know we don't win 100% of the time? So even if it is perfect, your brain can sometimes trick you and think, well, it lost, therefore it wasn't perfect, I need to find out the reason why. Well, actually, sometimes there isn't really a reason worth looking for. It just is the way it is because the market did the opposite. Do you think that could maybe be quite hard for people? Is that something you found hard?
It probably could be. It depends how you like focus it. After reading like a few mindset books on trading, for me it was like, don't sort of like pressure myself to win every trade. Pressure myself to make sure that once I look back on it, that the setup was perfect. Yeah. Because like you don't really define if it's a good trade whether it wins or loses. It's whether the setup was correct. So
I think that's a massive mindset shift. Try and say that 3 times fast. For people, and we always say that a good trade isn't a trade that wins. A bad trade isn't a trade that loses. It is whether or not it met the criteria and it was the right trade to take. Yeah, brilliant mindset shift, that one. Really, really good. Yeah.
And what has your performance been like kind of month to month since you was live trading?
So I started right at the end of March 2023, and I started trading the first strategy live in May, I think. Not great results to begin with, because I think I was just like super excited, and
it's a familiar story.
I'm so glad you're saying this.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Jumping the gun as well, like sometimes just like looking at the wrong candle, just because I was trading in the morning, not sort of like thinking, especially at the beginning, I kind of didn't realize I had to close first. So I was like, oh yeah, that looks great, like going in, and then like coming back, checking it the next day and be like, what happened to that candle?
What was I looking at?
What? So but that took, I think I actually won my very first trade, and I was like, and I remember I jumped the gun on that one. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, this is easy, I'm flying. And then I lost like 6 or 7 in a row, and I was just like, Lewis, what the hell's going on? And he was like, well, that was rubbish, that was rubbish, that was rubbish, that was rubbish.
In a nice, I said it in a nice way.
Well, it was the way that I needed to hear it. And the main thing that actually like completely changed my trading was like really understanding levels and looking at both the daily and the weekly, and that just completely transformed it, because I was most of the time I was trading through levels, and to be honest, it's still something that I'm not perfect at now, but that's the thing that really like held me back. And as soon as like I really like drilled down that with Lewis, the wins started coming. So then I think it was like a month and then a month and a month for the next few strategies. So by like September, October, I was trading certainly all 3 swing trading live, and then November I think I was trading the day trading strategy we do live. But yeah, so I guess like November, December, January, February, I'm at like 4 like full months, and I've been averaging, well, I averaged around 6%. In December, I think I got like 13%.
Wow.
December was just like
a nice month.
Happy
Christmas.
It was Christmas time. Yeah,
That's
some Christmas
really
magic.
good results.
Yeah.
But it's like coming up and down. November was probably a bit higher than that. It's like October, November, December were really high. January, February were a little bit lower. So like, but averages out about 6, I'd say.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
And what's your trading like now? You before we spoke, you said you were maybe doing a bit of day trading.
Yeah.
Yes, we actually. So this is not an official announcement, but myself and Adam have been working on a new strategy, testing a new strategy, which is a day trading strategy technically, but it doesn't take all day. No. It's a very short time frame. I'm not going to go away too much because we are still working. I want to make it very clear that we are testing, and we always test as best as we can any strategy before we release it to people, because there's been times where we've tested strategies and they've not worked out. This one is seeming very promising so far, and I'll let Adam tell you about what the results have been so far this year on it.
And by day trading we mean it's all done in a day?
Yes.
Okay.
This one's done in less than that, but really when we talk about day trading, we're talking about the time frame of chart that we're looking at. So in this example, we're looking at a very low time frame chart. We're looking at just the 5-minute chart. Yeah, so sometimes day traders will, and again, just for context for people if they don't know, the 5-minute chart means every candle you see on the chart is worth 5 minutes worth of data. The daily chart, every candle is worth a day's worth of data. So every candle represents 5 minutes worth of data. A lot of day traders may use the 5-minute, they may use the 10-minute, the 15-minute, the hour. Intraday traders will use the 4-hour. Swing traders, which is what we generally do because that's what allows us to only spend 30 minutes, we'll look at the daily chart for our patterns.